Hello, hello, hello. How you doing, Leo? This is Positive Thoughts and Energy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Whenever you come across this reading, I hope everyone is staying safe. How are y'all doing today? Thank y'all so much for your sharing my content. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I love you guys. To new viewers, cross watchers, please come on in. Take what resonates. Excuse me. Reverse the roles, how they fit in your life. I don't know your life, so you're going to have to reverse the roles, how they fit in your life, okay? I need you to stay with me. There are lessons, blessings, and confirmations all in my readings. Spirit guides, divine universe, this is for Leo. As you give me clarity, understanding, most of all, I need your divine protection. Okay, so Leo, I'm not going to hold you long. All right, let's see what Spirit Guides has for you. Let's see what's in your energy, Leo. Let's see what's in your energy. Spirit Guides, what's in Leo's energy. Let's see. Love. Okay. Love is in your energy. Trusting is in your energy. So love is here. And it says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Trust, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So trusting that love still exists. Tell me more. For some of you, love is in the energy. Success is in your energy. Okay. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. So this is all about love. This is all about how you perceive love. I feel as though that Leo, this card, the success card, is showing me sunshine, showing me happiness. That's what Spirit Guides is showing me. It really stands out right now. I feel as though that you're not giving up on love. Okay. Sometimes you want to give up, but I really feel like you're trusting your inner voice, that you trusting your higher self, that it will guide you correctly. Balance. Yeah, you got balance here. It says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Okay. So you're a person that you're not a judgmental person. You love, you see the good in everyone. You love the way you see people. You see people different versus the normal people. Okay, I feel like you love. You feel like you need love in your life. You need it to balance your life out. You yearn for love. Okay, you desire it. Okay. But with this card, Spirit God said, take it. With this card, doubt is clarifying trust. I release the need to know all the answers. So even those in relationships or connections, it could be family, friends, co-worker, it could be anyone. It could be a relationship, a situation, or whatever it is. You doubt, okay? You have doubted a lot of things you've doubted, but you realize that you don't have to know all the answers, meaning you don't have to, gotta know why this person didn't love you, why this person didn't want you, why this person this, why, why, you're not, I feel like you're not focusing on that, but you have some doubt. You got trust and you have doubt, okay? You trust it, then you don't. You trust it, then you doubt it. It's like you want it, then you don't want it. You want love, then you don't want love. But also it's because that you haven't, in your psychological thought and your consciousness, you're feeling as though that sometimes you want to know the answers, and then it's like, do I really want to know the answers? You know what I'm saying? It's like having conflict, within yourself, within your conscious, your subconscious, what you're thinking, your psychological thinking, and you really with these two cards, doubt and trust, you're trusting, but also you realize that things happen for a reason. Yeah, yeah. Because that person's not in your life anymore, it happens for a reason. Maybe you ever thought that the divine universe, God, only brought you there, or you both was only to be in each other's life for a moment. People come into your life for reasons, seasons, okay, learnings, okay. So sometimes you're not going to get the answer why someone may have rejected you, or why people, friends, so-called friends, family treated you the way that they treated you. Because sometimes it's learning lessons. Sometimes they're not supposed to be in your life for life. Sometimes they're just stopping through their path and y'all meet up and you learn something. So I feel like you just coming to the conclusion that you release all doubt of having to know all the answers. You're just trusting that that you will have success in a relationship and someone loving you like you love them. You will have success in maybe your career. You will have success in why a job didn't appreciate you, but you're going to have success now. You don't have, it's like, I'm not going to get the answers, and I don't have to know all the answers. I'm just going to trust that I'll get a better job. I'm going to trust that somebody will see me. I just want honesty. I just want honesty. Some of you was denied of something. Why didn't they want me? Why didn't they choose me? Why didn't they this? Why didn't they that? I can't always respect others, respect the truth from others, but I can't expect it from myself. Being true to you, who you are. Yes, you may have been denied from either a career, somebody, relationship, somebody, why they didn't want me, why they didn't love me, why did they do me like they done me, okay, but being denied. But it's all about, you can expect other people not to be true and real to you. But as long as you walk in your truth and of who you are a loving person. You are a person that see the good in all people. And as long as you keep walking into that truth of who you are, spirit guides is, because you have honesty and you have success. Okay. Honesty is like, I don't expect for everybody else or someone else to be true and real with me. As long as I stay true and real to myself, that means your authentic self. That means your character of who you are. You're going to be successful at whatever this is, whether it's career or whether this is a relationship. Just remember that. Continue to be who you are. Don't change because someone denied you. Don't change because someone did not want you. Don't change and become bitter and have resentment and harboring over things. Because when you harbor of what someone done to you, you stop the flow of your blessings. Okay? So it's all about honesty. And you're going to be successful because you are who you are. And as long as you remain who you are, and that's loving and see the good in all, and you still continue to trust and believe that God, divine, whoever, your higher source will bring someone in your life, okay, or will get you to the better job for success, whatever it is. It doesn't mean denied only means delay. Deny means that, okay, I delayed you for a moment, but it doesn't mean that you're not going to get it. It doesn't mean that success of love is not coming towards you. It doesn't mean that success of career is coming towards you. Just because you were denied, you were only delayed. That means that road had to stop right there. And it says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. That's all. That's all. When you realize that it was a learning lesson for you, then that's when you said, I don't need to know all the answers. The puzzle just didn't fit. That means I was not meant to stay at that job but for a certain amount of time. I was not meant to stay with that person, but for a certain amount of time. Time was up. You were brought into that person's life to help better them. They were brought into your life to help better you. And now it has stopped and it's time to move on. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what happened. You definitely work very hard. You work hard. Okay, a lot of success, okay? Whatever you're working on, whatever you're trying to create, whatever you're trying to build, you're going to be very successful in it. I see you working very hard. Well, some of you are working towards your passion. Some of you are gaining a lot of control of your life. You understand? So you're back in control of your life. You're working hard. You're focused on your passion, on the things that you love to do. But you have had a lot of deceit energy. A lot of lies, a lot of deception that you have had to deal with in your life. A lot of people or people that has been in your energy that just did not care. They didn't care like you cared. Let's see. Oops. And see, you got the Wheel of Fortune. You were not destined to be in that person's life but for so long. You were not destined. Y'all were not meant to stay in each other's life for life. Tell me more for Leo. My goodness. So you got this King of Pentacles here. Stability. You're working towards some stability. I feel you. I feel as though that I see a lot of stableness. You being back in control of your life, back on your feet. I feel like your finances are getting better. You're more focused on your work. You're putting your brain together. You're working hard and you're creating some stability in your life now. I also feel as though that Spirit Guides is showing me that you're starting to save your money more now. Okay, a lot of that, you're creating some stability. I also feel as though that you were dealing with a lot of toxicity in your past, okay? You were dealing with people that were latching onto you. You may have been dealing with, you may have been codependent. They was codependent on you. I feel as though you went through some mental and physical abuse. And if it wasn't physical, it was mental. But you could have been dealing with a Capricorn. I intuitively see a Gemini. You've been through a lot of toxic. It's like you try to love someone and they treat you so bad. A lot of lies, a lot of deception that you have dealt with, okay? But you are manifesting a lot of beautiful things into your life. You're definitely you're praying. You're back on your feet. I feel like you were stagnant at one point in time. You were stagnant. You didn't want to work. You didn't want to go to work. You're feeling bad. But I feel as though you are definitely manifesting some stability in your life, and this is putting you back in control of your life. With the Hangman in the reverse, that means you're back 10 toes down. You understand? That means that you're gaining control of your life again. Spirit guides, tell me more for Leo. Spirit guides is showing me some of you was dealing with a Taurus. Okay, you got the Queen of Swords here in the reverse. I feel like you went cold on people. You went cold on people. Yeah, you released the stress and you went cold. But I feel like you got a chapter that still is not closed yet. You need to close a chapter on something. It's something that you may be holding on to that you haven't fully closed the chapter. Maybe an ex person that you were with. You haven't fully closed this chapter. And Spirit Guide said it's time for that chapter, that door. Yeah, you're trying to decide. But see, you have already had an epiphany and enlightenment. You've already went through your dark night of soul. You have with the judgment, you have done a lot of soul searching about this, and it's you're trying to think if you should close that door on this person. In order for you to get to your manifestation, it's time to let it go. I feel like you're still holding on to someone's energy, thinking that things will get better. It's right here. The World card is in the reverse. That means that chapter isn't closed. That means that you've been doing some soul searching, thinking about it with the Two of Pentacles. You got to close that door. You got to close the door before you get to another door. That door can stop you from making some decisions in your life. Spirit guides, tell me more for, this is someone that hurt your heart and you're still trying to debate if you want to close that door or not. Feel like this person was immature, could have been very selfish, okay? Yeah, it's time for it to close. It's time for you to close that door. Spirit guides is saying. I feel like this person that hurt your heart, that was in and out energy, hot, cold energy that you were dealing with. Yeah, deception, lies, cheating. Yeah, you're not in partnership with this person. You still love this person. See the Lovers there? You still feel a strong connection with this person. Patience, Temperance in reverse. This really makes you angry. of how they deceived you, how they lied to you, stole from you, hid from you. It makes you angry. But, in order for you to go towards your happiness, creating your own happiness, you must first, release this energy. That card went way up there. Yep. You must first release the energy to get to the Ten of Pentacles. I'm telling you, they're not worth it. It's time for you. You're manifesting your stability. And here it is. You're manifesting your stability, Leo. But you're still deciding, trying to think if you should shut this door all the way. Because it's clear that you're cold towards this person, that you haven't talked to this person. It's clear that, but you're still holding on to it. And it's time to shut that door. Because you got some things await you. You got a lot of options. Some of you have healed. Some of you have not. Yeah, some of you have healed from an Aquarius. Some of you have healed and poured into yourself and, learning how to love yourself even more. Being true to yourself. Being real to yourself. Yeah. You have so much that you are manifesting. It's time to close the door. Second chance. I feel like you're still holding on to, for some of you, not all of you, you're still holding on to, well, maybe we can get it right the second time. Maybe we can, return it back. You're thinking about, you want to return back in this person's life, or you're thinking about if you should let this person return back into your life. This person caused you a lot of pain, a lot of lies, a lot of deceit, a lot of anger, okay? Be true to yourself. You need to close this door for you to get to this door. Yeah, let's see what Spirit Guides have to say. Thank you. And this is coming from the source. This is coming from God, Divine Universe, whoever your higher self is saying, this is a message of freedom. It's time for you to free yourself psychologically from this person. It's over. They were only meant to stay in your life for a moment. Tell me more, Spirit Guides. Spiritual message of love. Mirror effect. Look at yourself in the mirror. Mirroring yourself. I feel like you and this person could have been mirroring each other. And it's time for you to close that chapter and to move on to fulfillment, happiness, joy, prosperity, stability in your life. I am Positive Thoughts and Energy. Beautiful, beautiful souls. Continue to be true to yourself. And move on and allow something to grow and something to come into your life, because you have a lot of prosperity here. It's up to you. Until next time, Leo.